Hello everybody, BL Carter here, hoping that you are doing well, working on the pieces to your puzzle. Today I wanted to bring you a story out of Atlanta where Officer Keisha Richburg has been terminated from her position as a City of Atlanta police officer for not properly maintaining the inventory of a shooting victim. And I'm going to post the links to the news clips to the videos that you can see yourself in the description here. She's 2 years or so on the job. I can't remember, 2.5, something like that. But a couple things jumped out at me when I looked at this. And the first thing I thought of was I got an image of the officer in my mind before I even saw her picture. Because the first articles I saw didn't show a picture. I had to go looking for her picture. The video from her body cam shows her wearing red and yellow fingernail polish. I'm not sure if it's for natural nails. It actually kind of looks like they would, be the acrylics or something on top. But either way, whether it's acrylic or natural, some fingers are red and some fingers are bright yellow, which was, a bit concerning to me. Ordinarily, officers are to have a conservative appearance, so that definitely would not be conservative. When she got back in her car, in her patrol car, I also noticed the music that was playing. Oddly enough, the music was, I don't even know the name of the song, but some song with this, how many times you, something a lot, and how many times you got shot a lot. And I thought that was just so strange that here we are at a shooting where someone's been shot and killed, and she gets in her car and she's blasting a song, a rap song, that talks about somebody getting shot. And then the other thing that kind of stuck out to me was her speech, how she talked. She got on the phone, and the first thing she said was, this the officer. He's being transported. This the officer? I kind of wonder about that language, that grammar, that sentence structure. I mean, that's not even a sentence. This the officer. This is the officer, or this is Officer Richburg, or something along those lines. I would anticipate that would be the communication that comes out of an officer's mouth. But then, obviously, if she felt comfortable enough to speak to whomever she's talking to about an update of the victim's status, or not status, but his location, then she would tell them where he's being transported to. She didn't say where he's being transported. She said, this the officer, he's being transported. Okay, to where? To the morgue, to the hospital, to home, to some backwood dungeon room somewhere, who knows, wherever. But those are things that just stood out to me. And then I looked for a second article. At that point, I saw her picture. In all the other articles that I found, I saw her picture. So a couple more things that stood out to me, actually. And my biggest question is, why was this story even put out in the way that it was? The pictures, the fact that they put her picture out there, kind of makes me wonder if there's not some other motive behind this story getting the attention that it got for that area. And some of the things that just ran by my mind, not saying they're one or the other, but, I wonder, is this some sort of fake attempt to have accountability for officers that may be doing wrong? Is it some attempt to destroy her character? Did she make somebody mad? She wouldn't grab her ankles for somebody. I'm looking at her. She's black female. She has short natural hair, which kind of may lend one to believe it's possible that she tends to be, those of us who are teenagers wear natural hair, maybe speaking out a little bit more about things that are going on as far as being awakened and conscious, etc. So, those are the things that just crossed my mind really quickly. I don't know why the story was put out. I will say, one other thought was, is it a possibility of programming the world to see even the black officers are bad, or, don't have good character, integrity, etc. They can't be trusted as well. Just because it just doesn't make sense to me that you have, I don't know how many non-black officers around the country, around the world, that are involved in various things from theft, robbery, murder, justified homicide, you name it, one thing after another, and their pictures don't get put out. Their pictures are not put out. People have to file freedom of information and push and push and push for the pictures. They have to push for the dash cams or video body cams, and this is put out there in addition to her picture. Now, this event happened back in June, so it's less than 30 days. And within 30 days, she was immediately terminated. Not immediately, but she was quickly terminated. And how many officers do you have that have done way worse than this, and they're still sitting on administrative leave with pay? So those are the things that kind of make me wonder there's more to this story, for them putting this out here like this. And just the mere fact that we're talking something like money being missing, and they didn't get her for stealing it, although that's the impression that one or two articles did say, she stole it. Fox and I can't remember one of the others. But the actual termination was for not properly maintaining the inventory. So, she broke chain of custody. She didn't inventory it, and it didn't end up in the end where it's supposed to go. But when I looked at that video, I saw somebody else handle that money as well. So multiple people knew the money was there. How do we know? And I don't know, because we don't see the video from start to finish all the way through. We see clips here and there from when it's given to her. At some point, she has it in her hand in the vehicle, and then she's at the hospital later with it in her hand. So there are different times along the way that she had possession of it. So I'm just not too comfortable with that. It seems kind of questionable to me, the fact that the story is even put out, and it's in every major artery in the Atlanta area. It's actually in some arteries outside of the Atlanta area. So I got to kind of wonder, is this a fake accountability story? Does it say, hey, look, we give them authority in certain positions and they can't even be trusted with that, so their level of integrity is just that bad? Is this to counter all of the non-black officers who've done a whole lot worse, who don't get publicized like this, who don't get terminated immediately? And we've been crying for accountability, we've been crying for corrections, etc. And so they give us accountability and corrections on a $500, allegedly $500 missing money charge versus someone's life or someone's quality of life. Just saying. I don't know. Let me know what you think. And until the next time.